Hello friends, this is Divya Gaurav and we are here to discuss ecology and environment as a subject. Now this subject has become more and more relevant in all the competitive exams, particularly the UPSC and other PCS exam and other syllabus of the college. Today we'll cover this subject as per the syllabus provided by the UPSC for its PT and main exam. This will cover a whole subject for every other exams and college syllabus. Now if you go through the questions that has been asked from 2010 onwards, we'll find that approximately 15 to 18 questions have been asked every year from this subject, ecology and environment. In this way, it becomes a major chunk of our preparations of UPSC, PT and mains are concerned. If we further observe the syllabus that has been provided by the UPSC for ecology and environment, we'll find that it has been divided into 4 different sections. They are the ecology, the biodiversity, the pollution and the climate change. These are the 4 sections which cover all the syllabus of ecology and environment. Further, each section will have 2 or 3 chapters and in addition to that we will have some miscellaneous topics and current affairs. So some miscellaneous topics and current affairs will also enhance our knowledge of current affairs so far as the ecology and environment is concerned. Now these whole sections together will cover our whole syllabus. Now each section will have 2 or 3 chapters, and if we can elaborate it, we will be able to have a greater look or greater utility of this subject. I am going to elaborate a bit. The section ecology and in ecology will have chapters on ecology, ecosystems, food chain, food web and nutrient cycle. These are some of the subtopics which will be covered under ecology. Our biodiversity section will cover importance of biodiversity, endangered species, conservation efforts, national parks, conventions. So these are the topics which will be covered under biodiversity. Next we'll move on to pollution. It will cover various kinds of pollution, their prevention and policies and laws associated with them. It will cover air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution and radiation pollution. Apart from that, we'll be discussing solid wastes and e-wastes. So these are some of the topics which we'll discuss under pollution. And then conventions on pollution, right? Now we'll move on to climate change. Climate change will cover global warming, greenhouse effect, other causes and effects of climate change, mitigation strategies, and conventions on climate change, and rest miscellaneous topics and current affairs, that is matter or affairs that are in news over 6 months or 1 year cover this section. Okay, so all of these sections and their topics will cover our whole syllabus for ecology and environment. Now the scope of this subject. Now, apart from first of all, the academic scope of this subject, ecology and environment is an interdisciplinary subject. We have portion of geography in ecology and ecosystem, portion of biology in biodiversity, portion of chemistry in pollution regarding air, water and soil, and also some current affair and chemistry portion in climate change. So in this way we have 2 or 3. If we study this ecology and environment carefully, we will have revision of our topics of geography, physics, chemistry, biology and current affairs. So these are some of the sections of these 4-5 subjects which eventually form ecology and environment. So if we study ecology and environment with care, we will have also be revising some of the topics of other subjects like geography and science. So the scope of this subject in academics is very vast. Next, we have the scope in exams. As I have told earlier that the UPSC and other PCS exams are asking more and more questions from this section, so it's become very important so far as the exams. Third scope is our day-to-day life. Everything which we hear today, like the water pollution, the air pollution, or the ban on plastics, or things like that, they cover a miscellaneous or current affair topic. So this subject is also becoming relevant in our day-to-day affairs. Also, it tells us about endangered species and other organisms. So also it tells us about living in harmony with other organisms, or to respect other organisms and nature. So in this way, this subject, ecology and environment, has very vast utility so far as competition or our day-to-day life is concerned.